This tutorial is by Cooper Collier, lead programmer with WatersWebWorks.com. Please visit our TeamDesk Expert listing if you need assistance or have any questions, and we'll be happy to help.
Relations and references are what make a database a database. They are arguably the number one important thing when working with a database. So they're vital for you to understand if you're going to program it. So if you were to look at a database and compare it to a spreadsheet, they're very similar. Looking here, one of these is a spreadsheet. The other one is a similar database view. And which is which? You might be able to tell by the colors, but it's very difficult to understand. So what exactly is these relations and references? Well, they're a method of taking information from one table and combining it with information from another table and giving you a result. And this is what makes databases work. We'll have two related tables that we enter data in, and we mix them together. We have our result. You can do this with a spreadsheet, but it's very difficult and it's prone to error, as you probably know since you're learning how to create databases. By doing this way, it's easier to program and it prevents many of the problems of trying to do it with a spreadsheet. Spreadsheets are essentially made for analyzing and calculating information. Databases are for storing and presenting information. So this looks simple here, but honestly, it's very confusing. We have many things when we're dealing with relations and references. We have joins, many-to-many, insides, relations, references, lookup, summary. So we're going to kind of simplify this a little bit. And I'm going to go step by step and try to show it to you in the easiest way. And there'll be a whole series on this. So getting started, let's get a general idea of what they are. Okay, a relation is a grouping where we say there's a group. So in effect, this is me, and I have a relationship to everyone, to people. So there's my relationship with people, and that's a big relation. Okay, so if we go down a step and make a reference right here, the reference is my family, and there's my family. Once we have this reference, we know a little bit more about things, and we can know about me. We can know with a reference to my family that I probably like shooting and spitting and watching black and white TV. So we have that. Now, this one's easy to understand because obviously we're all people and we already have that relation. And we also have a specific, very specific relation to a family, and that's our reference. But sometimes they're confusing and they don't have a clear definition. So if we looked at a relation and we made a relation and I said, here's our relation between vehicles and elephants, you're like, um, they're not exactly related. They are totally different things. Um, they're what's the thing? So suddenly we look at it this way and we split it out a little bit, give us some room, and we go in here and look, we have these specific vehicles. So what's our reference or our specific other relation that we're getting? Well, that would be vehicles that elephants can ride in. Now we've made a reference, and that's the key to doing this. And there's reasons to do this. We could have gone over here in the elephant table and made vehicle and done it in a spreadsheet, and many people do that. But with a database, we can have a table full of every car there is or every type of vehicle there is, And we can have our elephants over here, or better yet, we can have different animals. And in this case, we'll take the elephant and say, what vehicle can ride in? Trucks. There we go. If we had cats, we could say vehicles that cats could ride in, it would be all of them. See? So that's what makes it simple. And this is the general overview. Right, there's a couple things when we get going here that are important to know. All references must have a relation. A reference is meaningless without the relationship. And every time we make a reference, there will be a relation behind it. You can, however, make a relation and not have a reference. But in most cases, the relation, such as our relation right here, does not make a lot of sense without the reference. So keep that in mind. They are related to each other, but they work together. You have the reference is part of a relation, and you must have the reference. You must have the relation with a reference always. Okay, so the next series of topics, little classes, are going to be us going into details on this, and there'll be many of them, but I highly recommend you watch them in order, and understand them as much as possible, because you're not going to be able to make good databases without understanding this topic. It is the most important topic in databases. So thank you.